Hello everybody, in today's session we will study the Caro-Kann defense with Barna. Hello Barna.
Hello.
Yeah, Barna is one of my students from Hungary who decided to study a new opening against e4, and we said we will study the Caro-Kann because he likes to play the London system with white, and this has some similar structures, similar power structures. So I was thinking this can be maybe like in harmony, and some ideas he will be able to use in both if he plays white or black. Okay, so please play with black, Barnes, after e4. How? Okay, so this is the starting position of the Caro-Kann defense. The idea of c6 is to prepare d5 and being able to recapture the pawn. So wants to make a solid pawn in the center, which, yeah, white can maybe attack with c4 actually or later. So there will be a fight, but we will keep it with maybe the knight or with the other pawn in the long run. Okay, so actually to start off we will see a game which was played kind of long time ago by himself, the Miese-Kann actually, who was playing this opening in the beginning. Okay. And he played this against Miese-Kann. So in that time when they played, he was one of the best players of the world. Miese-Kann. So e4, c6, d4.
That's d5.
d4, d5, yeah, d5 too. Okay, yeah, d5, then e5. Yeah, please continue. How would you develop?
I think the move is e5 maybe?
No, we go out actually what we want. The advantages of compared to the French defense, which is starting with e6, the bishop's way is open. So we go out with the bishop if possible.
I guess f5.
Yeah, we go out to f5 and then we play e6. Okay. Yeah, there are other lines. So here the other main line is c5, and in this line many times it will be like exchange and then playing like this, and then so this will kind of similar to the French defense, and this bishop will be inside. But in this game we will look the line when the bishop is out. Okay, play bishop d3. Captured, and what would you play here?
Now probably e6.
Okay, e6, yeah. There are some little differences. Like example, what I suggest is this check first, and then going to offer the exchange of the queens. But e6 is also fine.
If he takes, then knight takes, right?
Then knight takes, yeah, then knight takes, and actually we are happy to go to this endgame because if you see there, the bishops are important here. Like his pawns are fixed on the bishop color, so we can attack those pawns in the future. But our fixed pawns is an opposite, so he cannot attack our pawns. So this is what we call a good bishop versus bad bishop situation. Our bishop is not blocked by our pawns, but his bishop is blocked by his pawns.
Yeah.
So theoretically, this is why these bishop d3 lines are not that good. But because like what white has is like he has a space advantage. So maybe we have like a better bishop, but he has more space, and also like this bishop is kind of like an active bishop. So that's why some people like to exchange it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see how did this go. This game e6. Actually, this game was played in 1885. So that means it was like Wow, like nearly 140 years ago. He played f4. Yeah, probably he wanted to just gain more space. Yeah, it's maybe knight f3 is better to quicker development, but yeah, okay, f4 was played, which is still not that bad. So now here comes an important strategy which we follow. So after we established a fine structure with e6, d5, so pawns are fixed, then we push the c pawn to undermine his center. Okay, we want to exchange this and attack with the knight also. Okay, so this is a very common theme here when things are close. Then also, like, he wants to play something similar like f4, f5.
Yeah, breaking the structure, right?
Yeah, and look here, white played c3 just to keep it how it is. Now knight c6, you develop and attack. Knight f3. Okay, here again actually there are the probably the best option is to play knight to h6 and then knight f5 to attack the d4. Okay, but he played here. This is also a typical move. Okay, this is also attacking the both d4 and b2. Okay, castled. So why this move was maybe not the best in this special order, because it was possible to take and then b4.
Oh yeah. Now black has to go back to e7.
Yeah, which, and then he goes here, so he gains some time.
Yeah. Also a lot of space, I think.
Yeah.
Now the black bishop is not that great, I think.
Yeah. It's it has sometimes we can undermine it, so it's also not totally clear this is bad or good. So sometimes it's okay when it's white gains quickly time, then it can be good, but if black can develop, then this can be like a target also, example. But usually what white wants, he wants to play maybe like something like b5 and then maybe c4 to exchange. And also, if you do this, actually, you can do king e2 and then after rook. Actually, this bishop is trapped.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. We cannot go out because of no squares, and then also the queen cannot move because then it's just hanging. Okay, so this is good to know. Okay, he did not do this. He castled. Castled. Okay, what would you do?
Yeah, probably knight h6. I would probably develop my pieces. German castle. Something like this.
So yeah, knight h6.
Maybe even knight e7. Not that bad.
Yeah, the problem is he takes it actually. The problem, this was.
Yeah.
I think it's a check, but I think he plays this, and he gains some time again. We need to move again the queen and. Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe it's not still not bad, but maybe he can still do something similar. We looked so no. So he played this, so he's able to recapture at least with the check. Okay, now b3 was played. So he wants to move the bishop, but this was hanging.
Now knight f5, I think.
Yeah, this interesting. This was an option to play this with the idea of if it's attacked, then he can defend this way. And now one typical move is h5 to preventing white from playing g4 and pushing us back. And then maybe the bishop comes here, and then Then later we can castle and just keep this really nice knight in the center. Okay, but let's see what happens. So b3 was played. As you said, capture, and knight f5. So also one important, so many times we first capture, so we fix this pawn, so he cannot capture anymore here.
Yeah.
And then we attack it. Should be 2. Okay, now rook c8. As you see, it's sometimes we need to prioritize it, which way we develop or which threats we do. So he did not play like bishop e7 and castle early, but he thought like it's more important to certainly like knight b4, knight c2 example.
Yeah, I mean taking the semi-open file, right?
Yeah, it's an open file actually. Yeah, because no pawns, so this is called an open file.
Oh yeah.
Because there is only a piece. Yeah, no pawns. Okay, now a3. This is not so good. It's a better move was to play maybe knight bd2, knight b4, queen b1, queen a6. Again, look the light square. This is what I remember we said about good bishop versus bad bishop. So we changed the light square bishops, but we still have light square control by our pawns and the dark square by the bishop, but he has only the dark square control and the light squares are kind of weaker. Yeah, this is not good now. Can you tell why?
The rook is trapped.
No, it's not good for black actually. White has a strong move here.
Oh. Wait. Maybe rook c1.
Yeah.
Take.
Yeah, it's pinned. Yeah.
It's pinned.
Yeah, I cannot. Yeah, it's just. And this knight is lost. So this is why queen a6, and if tries to defend.
Maybe the other knight can jump, no? Knight e3.
So now this one, yeah.
Yeah. Because now it's a double threat. Also we are threatening to take the rook.
Yeah, this and then maybe, yeah, I should say like.
Yeah, you're taking is bad, I think. Because you can take.
Yeah, and then the knight is trapped again. But actually this is good. We take. And now there is a nice move for black, which wins back the piece. So what to do with black here? Back to play and he wins one of the knights.
Yeah. Maybe queen e3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Queen d3, yeah.
Because now we have.
That's it. Okay. So yeah, that's why we said like knight to d3, because she said like if this is, then he takes, and now the knight is trapped. Cannot go like there, and also this, so it's probably white is okay. Still, yeah, still there are pawns hanging, so I'm not sure if it's still not better for black, this one, actually, but it's at least it's
close to draw.
yeah, like probably these are close to equal. Yeah, but the other one is just better. Yeah, when if we play like knight d3, I think that's much better. Yeah, and if he takes here, we take back, and this just looks bad. Yeah, okay, this is pinned, so we cannot take here. But yeah, even if you just continue the development, I think it's in the castling. It should be good for black, or some kind of advantage. Okay, so let's look what happened in the game. So this not happened in the game. In the game he played a3, but this was a mistake. Yeah, please try to find what's the good move against this one.
So probably generated some weakness, and I think that's the b pawn, no? Because now it's not really defended by the a pawn. So maybe knight a5.
No, it's a very concrete way to win something. Actually, I'm drinking some ginger tea. It's called an instant ginger. It's like a ginger powder in hot water, and this is very hot. Kind of, but I was thinking this is good for the cold. So there is this pin.
Yeah, I see. Maybe we can take the d pawn. We have a check, I see. But I don't know the concrete would be.
So yeah, we should somehow try to use that pin, as you said. Yes, knight takes d4. But if bishop takes d4?
Then I guess knight takes, and then bishop, right?
Yeah, if the queen takes, that's clear, yeah, because then this wins the queen.
Yeah, that's easy.
Okay, here we will need one more idea how to win the material. It's a few more moves. Actually, he need to calculate this line when he started all this knight takes d4 stuff. Yeah, if anybody as a viewer has an idea, please type into the chat.
Pushing the f1 is not that move.
No, we should be somehow quick, because if we are not quick, then he plays like king h1 going out of the pin, or king f1 going out of the pin, and then it's no more danger.
can just take the pawn.
No, the queen takes back.
No. No, I mean.
That would be a little bit too big of a sacrifice. Okay, I help you a little bit. So this is the first to capture, and now need a strong move for black.
See.
I hear something good.
Yeah, I'm thinking about rook c1. If he takes the queen, then we can just take the rook and then retake the queen. So, yeah, that's it. If he takes the rook, then we can just take the queen for free. And the other rook. So I think that's it.
Yeah, and if he's not taking?
Yeah, this.
If
this.
Oh!
No, I missed. Just take.
Yeah,
I saw both actually.
Yeah, that he wins the queen, yeah. But what if he takes on the queen?
If he takes, then rook takes. Check. Yeah, that's it.
So we need to make this intermediate capture.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. Yeah, and then actually he has not much, sorry. So no, this is the move, yeah, this is what we said, this is the main move. And what if he moves the, yeah, if he tries to go out of the pin, something like this.
Oh, then we can just take the queen because the rook is pinned.
Yeah, so it's in a double pin, yeah, not only the queen pin, but also the rook is pin, yeah. But he cannot go out of that pin, yeah. So the king move is not an option. He can move like this, but it's also not. So he can go out of this pin, but then what will black do?
Oh, we can just take the rook.
That's it. No recapture, yeah, because of this other pin. Yeah. Okay. So this was one of the first games of the Caro-Kann. So actually this was kind of like a good start. Good start for this opening.
Yeah, I think it's great. It looks good.
And yeah, let's see. Maybe we can look maybe one more game. Okay.
Okay.
Which let me see the next. It's many times in these games will be like end games also, so it's because it's like it's kind of like a slower opening. Many times we cannot win the middle game, but playing the end game, so it's good if we are good in the end game.
Yeah, I know. Most of the time, Caro-Kann is not really decisive, solid.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'm just thinking which round to see, but yeah, let's just see one game from Capablanca, because you know he was one of the. Did you hear about Capablanca? Who was Capablanca?
Yes. He was the first world champion, no?
I don't think he was the first one. I think maybe
Oh yeah.
maybe Steinitz.
Right.
Steinitz was the first.
Yeah, Steinitz.
I think he was like probably the second world champion.
Yeah, I think you are right.
Yeah, it's a good question. Just to let me so it's like the. No, actually the third official world champion. So no, let's just see then who was the. Ah, yeah, because Steinitz and then Lasker. Lasker, the German, who was for the longest time he was the world champion. I think Lasker was for like 25 years or something. He was world champion. And then against Lasker he won the world championship, Capablanca. So and so he played the Caro-Kann actually several times. So he was one of the first Caro-Kann players. Okay, so he played this against Nimzovic. Maybe you heard about. I don't know if you heard about Nimzovic.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
What did you hear about him?
I know the opening, the Nimzo in the end, stuff like that.
Okay, and he also wrote a famous book which called My System.
Oh, yeah.
Where he discussing different theory of chess, different strategies of middle game strategies. Also, he talks about this good bishop, bad bishop, or how to play in close positions, open positions. So that was kind of one of the first strategy books which he wrote. Okay, so this game was Nimzovic versus Capablanca. Nimzovic played with white, Capablanca played black. And e5 again. Okay. So he created like a stronghold in the center. What would we play?
This.
Yeah, I think this is good. Maybe I have one more. Can I? Let me just write. So, Nimzovic. Okay, so let's see what happened here. He played still bishop d3 like the other game. E6. Yeah, again, I remember we said this check first, but Capablanca was played e6. Okay, now knight e2. Knight c3 was in this game. Also, like Capablanca played another game with black against Atkins, where it happened like knight e2 c5. No, actually not c5. That queen b6. So sorry, queen b6 first, castle. Similar idea. Queen a6. Try to exchange and go for the endgame. Also, one idea, because we have less space, so normally exchange is helping us. So what white wants? White wants to also attack the king normally when he has more space, and with the queens it's much stronger to attack. Without the queens it's not that dangerous anymore. That's why we want to exchange the queens. c5, c3, knight c6, bishop e. No, or knight d2. No, knight d2. C takes, queen d3, and Yeah, this is already, I think, good.
Yeah, I think that's already.
You should play like this and then exchanging queens. And then later he won that game against Atkins. Okay, so let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay, let's see what. So knight c3. This was in this game. Knight c3, queen b6. Knight ge2. Yeah, this was also a possibility with the idea of being able to play c3 to keep the center defended. Now c5. And yeah, this is another idea, yeah, to play, maybe. Yeah, still like white would like to go out of that exchange, yeah, and then it's maybe developed like castle. So it's still a game. It's not yet fully equalized. So with the queens on the board, so white sometimes some white games try to attack quickly. But Capablanca played c5. D takes c5. Bishop takes c5. Castle to defend his pawn. Knight 7. Knight a4. More interesting, b4 was suggested by some players later when they analyzed this.
Why it is good?
If it's captured, obviously captured, then and then knight b5.
Yeah.
So like bishop a3. So there are some threats here. This then maybe rook b1.
Yeah, it's.
Okay, this is interesting. Maybe it's, yeah, this is also hanging, so maybe this is not that much. And then this, so if he captures, we go back. So maybe black is okay. You need to make some good defensive moves, but this looks good for black.
Well, it looks playable.
Yeah, it's probably close to it. So white should have enough compensation, I think, for the pawn. So just interesting, this b4 move is actually a possibility. He played knight a4. So we got the bishop. So interesting. So now, yeah, it's something like from the French defense it comes, also like this structure after the exchange, but now without our bad bishop and without his good bishop.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of yeah, it's probably still equal. So of course this bishop is also kind of active and he has some extra space, but black's position is also very, very solid. So knight f5 is played. Played, I think, C. What did he play here? Yeah, C3. So yeah, this is also, yeah, it's the saving, because this is start to take the bishop, and this is hanging on C pawn. Yeah, rook A7 is also a possibility. Takes, and then C6 maybe.
Now black can castle.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah, this is equal. You know, white can play like C4, exchanging pawns if he wants to, and then it's probably equal. Can also try like this move too.
Yeah, this makes more sense. This was my first move.
How was it? This? Yeah. Because if this one, then you can also go like this way. H4, then C4, and yeah. So it's kind of like an equal position, I think, or maybe even white is a little bit better here. When he has able to play C4. This bishop is a. But interesting in that case, after this game, because Capablanca won nicely, everybody thought like, okay, maybe black is better. So it's not as it can make like a BS for that, because if there's like a nice game, they think maybe the opening was so better, but no, it's actually because of some mistakes were made.
Yeah, I think this game was equal for the most part.
Was it, yeah, like even this one and this? Yeah, also these positions are interesting to play like this. Now this, and now also the dark squares are pretty weak in the black camp, so it's actually interesting. The engines likes actually white a little bit more here. Yeah, black cannot play castle because it's just dangerous. And white will play like this kind of stuff, G4 or bishop H4, F6.
Yeah, I mean, the white queen can cause some threats.
Yeah, this idea maybe try to block. So if black can get like the knight and F5 and this blockade, that would be good, but here actually white will not allow that probably. Use rook F1. Rook he can counter-attack. Like here it's already like white is better.
Yeah.
So if you move back, go back a few more moves. Yeah. So yeah, this knight G3 is also an interesting option for him. Yeah, maybe going back even one idea to playing H5. So it's a playable. Just me. I was wanted to show you, so this is playable for white, so it's not like white is already worse. So it's like in this kind of position where this natural rule of good, bad bishop versus good knight don't apply. So it's not working.
Yeah.
Because there are also other pieces, rook and queen, and the kings. So it's this is interesting because I made sometimes these mistakes, like I was playing like this kind of, okay, I was happy, okay, I just going for the good knight versus bad bishop, but that's without the queens it may apply. But still, like knight here, bishop here, they are kind of blocking each other. Yeah. Okay. So let's quickly look how things are developed really. Okay, in the game.
Yeah.
So f4. Let me look what. Yeah, knight f5 and actually c3 was played. Yeah, c3, knight c6. Rook a d1. g6 was played. Yeah, which actually looks like a bad move for me, because it just opens up. But interestingly,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, in g4. Okay, so it's an active move with the idea of maybe going forward like this. Let's see what happened. Capture and h5. So the idea is to actually play g5. Then this will be like, now the king side is blocked, so white has no more attack because there's no more break, and then black will slowly go on the queen side. So that's why it's like g5 is really a blunder. Also, like if h3, that's the problem for him, is like taking long castle, and now rook h4 will come. So it's like, it's theoretically this is a good idea to play for f5, but now the king became weak.
Yeah.
If black would be already castled, then g4 would be a good move. If black would be already castled short. Yeah, and yeah. So g5, let's say g5. And maybe, study this with the computer, so maybe because of the very good defensive skills, maybe this is still not losing for white, but theoretically this is a bad situation for white now, because he has no his typical attack. Castle, knight e4, queen b6, rook f2, rook f8. So look, black just starts to build up the attack. Rook d3, knight a5. Okay, maybe going forward. Okay, this one. So white needs just to wait, yeah? Okay, now I decide to go back.
Yeah.
e2, rook e8, and need to reposition this knight. Position. Okay. White is just waiting, he cannot do much. Look, now he starts to build up some more pressure. King g7, so it's just putting everything more control, defending weak squares. Rook f2, a5, rook e8. Yeah, he cannot do much. And now he decides to go. If the knight is changed, then this will be a target. We will see what happened. This happened. If takes, then the rook h8. This not this one. Look, and then this is hanging. Then others will be weak also. So it's important there is this rook h8 move. So we cannot take it. Played queen f3. Now king g6, look, just defending this also. Rook e d2, so just waiting. Now look, now the penetration comes.
Rook a4, rook c4.
Now the next rook is coming in. Okay, and I think here, okay, now the queen is a little bit improved. Take, look. One more piece, so now white is kind of fixed to defend. So black has even time for pushing even this pawn. Look, even pushing forward. King g2. Queen c1, so now it's kind of no good moves. This one, king g3. You know, now look, now he penetrates.
Oh yeah, because of h4.
But now the rook is also coming in, so now there are some threats. Will come, I think. How did it go? So now rook f3, rook d1, b3, rook c1, rook e3, rook f1, and actually white resigned here. Because if the queen moves something like this, we give a check. It's attack, so there's no queen because the rook is hanging. And here would be a nice move for black, which after there's no defense. Please find as a final touch of the game.
Rook f2, no?
Yeah, that's it. Rook f2.
Because if threatening checkmate, threatening take the queen.
Yeah. Rook f2. This is the one. And now there's no way to do. Okay, so we looked 2 games of the Caro-Kann. Hope you got some inspiration.
Yeah, I think it was good.
So maybe you can try to play out the opening. It's like, you know, this. Many people will play like e5. If they capture, you can just recapture, I think, and then you can go out with the knights and the bishop. If he moves the bishop early here, then we cannot play bishop f5 like London, but we can just put it to here.
Yeah.
And then go out with the other bishop and castle, and that's already, I think, a fine position. If they defend the pawn, I think it's maybe you can just take it. Take it and just go out with the bishop. Like a London system a little bit. When they do this, we just go h6, okay. This is fine. If they want, we exchange and then go out, you know, again go out the knights, the bishop, and you can castle short or even castle long.
Okay, this looks kinda easy.
What else? If they play like some crazy stuff like this, I think the best is to just play just solid, maybe like something like queen b6 too, and then play like e6 and c5. So if they want trying to kind of like gambiting, so not just then play just some solid. Or one more, if they do this one challenge, then I think it's the best just to defend and play e6 knight, go out with, then the bishop will stay here. Okay, we don't go out with this bishop, but later we want like b6, bishop b7 after we castled. If they do it this way. Okay, Barna, I think we need to go now. So thank you very much for joining us. I think let's just check the next one next week is, see if it's anything there. I think it looks fine. So it's the same time. Is it good for you? No, actually, one moment. It's I mean same time means let's meet on Wednesday if it's okay for you. It's not Tuesday,
Okay.
but Wednesday, because on Tuesday I still have one activity for next week, which was also this one this week.
Okay.
So let me just that way. Okay, thank you very much and have wonderful games.
Thank you so much. Have a nice week.
Okay,
Bye bye.
thank you. Bye bye. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the games and studied a few ideas about the Caro-Kann defense, and hope to see you soon. Bye bye.